Hello and welcome back to the 28th episode of the Lunker LCS Podcast and our second episode of our World Series for 2024.
Yes, sir.
I'm here with my guests, my guest Rain, special guest Rain.
Yo, Cancun on 100!
Yes, sir, baby.
And
Of
course, our usual suspects, Eddy.
Yes, sir, baby. We in this new Airbnb for the event.
And Brandon, yes, we're in Berlin.
I know you're
I'm not a fan of Berlin.
Dude, no, I know Aaron's mad as fuck we're in Europe. Yo,
It's better.
Aaron saw the signs from our Uber driver, and he was like, why does the speed limit say 60 km?
I don't know what the fuck a kilometer is, dude. They keep talking about this shit. I don't know what it is. What the fuck is a kilometer?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't speak that.
That's what I'm saying.
And it shows in my gameplay.
It's my veins.
That I speak miles per hour, baby.
I can't land skill shots. You know who I am.
I can't land for shit. You know who I am. I got grease in my veins and lost LP gains. Who am I?
Ooh, a bar.
But yeah.
Yeah, still trying to find the oil reserves.
That's what I'm saying. But yep, here we are in Berlin with a very special recurring guest, Rain. Rain, how you feeling today?
What up?
Thieves.
I come from the future, and I tell you, it does not bode well for NA.
Yep.
I fear.
Rain's here to give his own insight on our, current play-in conundrum, and hopefully not our awful, Swiss run. But let's start small, team. The world's song. Heavy is the crown. There's been a lot of discussion on this team. I will say right now, the song, I'll just start small. The song, banger. Absolutely beautiful.
I love it.
I love that Linkin Park is not trying to fill the shoes of Chester Bennington. They're just creating their own thing. They still got M. Shinoda on like on there. I forgot homegirl's name, who's the new lead singer. She put in work.
Emily Armstrong.
She's nice with it.
She's awesome. She's awesome.
Yeah. No. What do you guys think about the song? We'll start with the song first.
It's very good.
I like
Wow,
this song.
that's it. No.
I don't know. I like the video. I'm glad they had this is definitely the biggest an NA player's been in it, especially at least NA, grown player. Because Core, especially one that's at Worlds, because Star Walking had Core, but they didn't make it to Worlds that year.
Burn it all down.
He doesn't do a ton in Star Walking compared to.
That's Blabber, but also
He was a little bit in it, and then Blabber was in it in the most recent one a little bit. It's like, this was actually a featured NA player, which was hype.
Yeah, no, Masu being in there was actually pretty banging. I like the fact that they had his necklace, which is like a very special thing to him, given to him by his uncle, which was shown in the dive. Not the dive. What am I saying? Drive.
I'm not gonna blame you on that.
Close enough, but yeah, very compelling story. I recommend everyone
Very good
go check
video. I enjoyed it. I like the theme of it, the whole medieval. Right in the castle, everyone going to everyone's castle.
Rain, what do you think of the video, Rain?
I watched it several times. It was alright. People keep saying Chovy's in it, but I don't see it. Because I know that motherfucker. I know that dude.
Yeah, since high school.
It's not my boy Chovy. Yeah, I went to high school with Chovy. Me and Chai, we were tight like that. I got him on speed dial,
You gotta stop talking.
That's the funny part too, by the way, is that a lot of people thought they started mischaracterizing a bunch of people, Deft thinking that he was Bin until he saw the Billy Lee flag.
The very first shot, I don't think it looks like Deft. The one where it's head on, but then every other shot, it does kind of look like Deft. I won't lie.
A little bit, yeah. The character seemed very, what's the word? You needed another piece of context to be like, oh, that's them. Oh, and it's I don't know if you need that to show that, oh, this character is this player. I don't know. I feel like it's very disingenuous because Caps and Masu, you could literally tell off the bat. Obviously, the rest of T1, sure.
The Asian ones were harder.
A little bit.
They were
Well, Caps was only easy because he was missing hair, but yeah, the hairline.
Leave Caps alone, bro. Leave Caps alone, bro. He's getting old.
Yeah.
They gave Caps a schnoz too.
To be fair, he's the only white dude in there, bro. Yeah, they had to.
Yeah. Yeah. What about the discourse? How you feel about that?
I don't.
That the band is shown too much, or
I don't love the band being shown. It doesn't ruin it for me. I all the complaints about it's not a faker story. It literally is. Shut up. That's such a bad complaint.
I think I get why people are like, oh, the band's being shown a little too much. So obviously I had to go back. I feel like with every world song that is just like, oh, this song is bad. It's not like this or that. I had to go back. I specifically went back to Star Walking because that song had a lot of people turning their heads being like, huh, what is this? Like, why did they make this? Why is Lil Nas X in it? Lil Nas X wasn't in it that much, but that was never really the discourse of the song. They just felt like it wasn't a world song. I will say Heavy as the Crown is definitely a world song, and the band being shown in it, I think they could have showed them a little less. But at the same time, he died. But at the same time, I believe that this is like technically it was like their song. Like they were like, hey, like I think this is gonna be labeled under like their music video as well. So this is like their shtick, and they also wanted to be in it, even
It's
though
in their upcoming album.
yeah. So I get why they're heavily involved in the video, but at the same time, I don't know. It takes away. It does kind of take away from the storyline, especially since the storyline with the players already felt very confusing because I still couldn't tell who was who at first watch. Rain, what are you thinking?
I never felt distracted by the band it
Maybe.
appearing. I do find it odd for this type of content, but I never felt distracted from it. If anything, I feel like if you didn't know the scene very well, you assume they were just a part of it, and you might just let it slide and integrate it just like in your thought, and it never occurs to you. You know how you see things and just you don't process the right way. That wait, why is it like that? Wait, why are they doing that?
Yeah.
But for me, I take at face value. It was good. It is what it is. I think, it's a bit disingenuous to the hardcore fans who expected something.
A lot more League of Legends focused rather
Yeah.
than just like band focused, which but at the same time, I don't think it takes away from like everything. I feel like maybe they could have showed them less, but I don't think it takes away from the fact that that song is a banger and the visuals are actually like pretty sick. But yeah.
Well,
world song aside,
one of the top ones for me.
let's start singing the woes and praises of the play-ins. Let's start small, yeah.
Oh boy,
Rain, you said at the beginning of this thing, yo, Cancun on 100, and 100 Thieves listen to you.
They do suck.
well, yeah. My genuine prediction was they would beat R7, lose the game, and then we'll have to play the loser of PSG Mad Lions, whom both of which I think are better than 100 Thieves. And I had hoped a world where they beat the game, and that was the only world I saw. Unfortunately, it was simply just a dream.
Yeah, 100 Thieves not being able to close it out against R7.
I like my boys.
Making it down to the lower part of the play-in, beating out, SHG. That was a very convincing win that had NA fans being like, huh, guys, we got this. Don't worry. We can make it out of play-in. It's not like 100 Thieves will lose this. And we have to fight PSG for a spot. Well, thank God Mabel's retiring. Because PSG is like, they're the play-in goats. You know how like G2 won like Scrim World Champions and then T1 won World Champions? Yo, PSG, play-in champions. You need to give them a trophy.
I mean, if we ignore last year, I guess they're the playing goats.
Okay, at the very least, they're the NA killers. They're the NA playing killers, dog.
Bro, I was saying, dude. Every team at Worlds this year has lost to a minor region in the last year, bro. The TL lost again last year, Fly lost to PSG this year, and Hervey loses PSG. I'm not saying that I am an NA doomer, but we got a lot to prove.
You
Ray,
sound.
would you describe this region as something?
Well, I see this
The
region
region
is
is what?
doomed. Is this region entailed to a certain fate? Hey, Worlds is a new tournament. It's a fresh canvas. I'll let them cook. But with that said, they have fewer chances and fewer lives than other teams do,
Yeah, we got two
regardless
teams.
of the outcome.
We
Also,
got-
those two teams are significantly better than 100 Thieves.
They are, which is
That's
all the more reason why if they lose, one reason why we stand a lot more to lose if things do not result in what is expected of them.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
only have 2 teams left compared to what China and Korea having 4 respectfully, EU having 3. It feels kind of rough right now. I won't lie to you. It feels kind of rough.
We're like in
Yeah.
the new Worlds format. Two
I
NATs, one Brazil seed.
The West is looking strong this year. The Americas still have 3 seeds. The
Yeah.
Americas have 3 seeds. Shout out to
We
the
went to
Pain
Worlds with
Basics.
5 C's. I want to tell you, bro.
We did, and 3 of them made it out of play-in. God is good.
Yeah,
I don't,
odd
I
way to
don't know
put
about
that.
That's not the way I word it.
I checked your math again, but I get the point. Is
whoops.
Americas is
Okay.
doing strong.
We have 3 in Swiss, is what I meant. We have
Yeah.
3 of them in Swiss. Yo, shout out to the Pain
Yeah.
Gaming. Yo, Brazil
did well.
finally making it
Titan?
out. They made it
Tom
out.
looking nice.
They
Looks
had
clean.
they had probably the most I call it interesting because it was fun to watch. It was the most fun series to watch in all of play-ins because it was the most back and forth nonsense. It was the most scrappiest game I think I've seen that we're probably going to see yet. Shout out to the game 3 being longer than 45 minutes. By the way, my pick'ems is good. My pick'ems is good.
Yep.
I thank Brazil for that. Obrigado to our obrigado to our CB Law fans. You know what I'm talking about. Very fun series. Unfortunately speaking, it came at the cost of Summit.
Boo! Good. Sweet.
Yeah.
I miss Summit.
Here's
Sometimes.
something here.
I'm a TL player, so I respect all TL players, except maybe like Armeo.
You don't respect.
Oh, that's
Would you
true.
respect a
Jonathan?
EL player that shit on your goat? APA?
I mean, I like Hans. I like Whippo.
Boo, not boo, but boo to Hans.
Aaron, I'm telling you right now, yo, Val is just like brimming positive energy. This dude is never.
Nah.
gonna be bad.
Here's the thing. Hans pissed me off because he was like, they're asking the G2 players questions. It was like, who would
No,
you
Liquid
have as
for
your
me.
roommate? And then they
Oh.
asked Hans, where would you want the World's Finals to be? And bro said, Paris. We're in Europe right now and you're getting Swiss stage there. Shut the fuck up and pick something cool. I know you're French, but come on, man.
I thought Paris would be the semis.
No,
Or-
Paris is quarters of semis.
Okay.
Yeah, quarters and semis. My bad. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I
Well,
guess
well-
yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
Randy,
G2's
go.
gotta qualify.
This is
G2's
pretty
gotta
lame
qualify.
pick. I will agree with that. That was pretty lame. But
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Paris, Berlin. Those are the most generic places in Europe. Let's go somewhere. Yeah, like
Where do you
I'm
want
Yeah,
to
just
let's go
go?
saying-
somewhere cool, like
Where do you want to go
and
in Europe
unique,
to play?
like Amsterdam.
Mambo,
introduce,
Malmo. I don't know how to
Do
say
you
it.
think they'd let us play inside the Pantheon in Athens?
No.
Yo,
That'd be so sick. Like a stadium near there or something, bro. Like that'd be so sick.
that'd be pretty sick.
Eddie,
But like, it's not happening.
Or play in the
Hear me-
Coliseum.
Okay, you're
Hear me
thinking
out,
a
hear
little
me
too
out.
bright.
Hear me out. NA team makes it to finals. It's in Amsterdam. I pull up, introduce whatever Korean or Chinese team we're playing to the red light district of Amsterdam. Leave them alone. They ruin their life that night.
No,
and get too fucked up to be able to play against us. NA wins its first
we're not
world
doing.
championship.
We're not doing. They're not
That's
doing
how
all
we
that.
beat IG.
They're not doing all that. They're not doing all that.
No.
They're
They'll
not
do
doing
all
all that.
that. They'll do all that.
They're
They'll
not
do
doing, bro. Like McDonald's in like America makes these people like queasy, bro. Like I don't think they can handle red light districts of like other countries. Does Korea even have like a red light district?
yes.
All I know is
Hey, say less.
Amsterdam has like the red light district.
Yeah, I've seen stories. Actually, read stories on Reddit. They're kind of funny, but also very dangerous. Don't go there alone, team.
Well, it would be the whole team there.
Yeah, no, we're not doing all that.
Be some
But
small
but
Korean
back to
children.
the topic at hand with
Anyway.
play-ins. Mad
Congrats
Lions.
to Gam. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're going.
You
Oh,
wanna
yo, Gam. Hold on, I got you, bro.
I'm gonna say Gam.
To all the Gam haters who did not have Gam in their pick-ems, yo, do man.
Yeah, you what?
Yo, raise your hand if you had Gam Esports in your pick'ems. I did.
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought. Oh, then it's just Ahren and Brandon that didn't. They didn't believe.
It's Brandon's
Rain,
fault.
I've been said, bro. I've
Got
been
like
with
two.
Vietnam since the beginning, bro. I'm there no matter what.
I got like 2 correct pickums from play-ins, bro.
Yep.
PSG and Mad.
The basic ones.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. Oh yeah, Rain, you can go.
I coped with the 100 Thieves pick. I won't lie. I knew Mount was gonna make out. I knew PSG was gonna make out.
Raise your hand
Yeah.
if you had 100 Thieves come making it out.
Me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
Hey, bro, my hand is up high.
Yo,
Yo, so don't leave me hanging,
the
guys.
viewers can't
That's my
see it,
position.
but we're out here with all 4 hands waving.
All for it.
yeah. It's yeah.
It's a sad story.
My other 2 picks were well, obviously 100 Thieves and then SoftBank Hawks.
What team?
Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks Gaming.
You could just say SHD. I think it's kind of funny. The casters, analysts, all they said was SHD. They were not saying SoftBank.
Bro, some of them said Shogun. Like what?
Shogun.
Yeah, like and then Shogun's like not even playing. He's like,
I didn't hear him say Shogun. All I know is that they kept saying SHD when
I never said Shogun, bro. This Rain guy kept saying Shogun too.
Yo,
Yeah, I know, because it's
That's how
funny.
you know-
SHG sounds like it'd be the acronym for Shogun, no?
that does actually. Yeah, I kind of see that. It's definitely not their
Like
name,
this,
but
the
I see it.
Japanese.
Unfortunately, the Hawks were clipped.
I can say that's
0-4.
Right.
0-4 taking losses to Gam and 100 Thieves. Yo, Evie didn't get a single win. But how many thumbs up did he have? Probably like 17 of them, bro. So that's a nice stat
Evie.
line to hold on
I
to.
To be fair, I think this is probably the highest level of play-ins we've ever seen.
I agree.
What makes you say this?
Maybe
Okay.
the
Because
RNG.
right now we have
it's
we have
yeah.
Mad Lions in here, so what makes you say this?
Yeah. No. Actually, I genuinely think is if we of like highest level play. Okay, I mean, do we count years? I don't count years where where LCK and LPL 4C have to go through, because I think those years. I think we now live in a world where LCK 4th and LPL 4th could be potential world champions. That's the reality, right?
Yes, we had LPL as 4th seed last year in the finals, and then DRX
LCK
won the previous.
Yeah, and the prior, right? And now we have T1 as going as LCK 4th seed. So, right? So I think it's only logical that those 4th seeds should this year are slotted right into Swiss stage without having to go pro play-ins. I think it should have been like that from the get-go. Which was it? It was actually. But
it was like that. Yeah, it was
last
like that
year.
before.
But my point being that this year we actually got to see competition fight from the minor regions, and sure you can argue NA third seed this year is weaker in the past, but you cannot deny that the other regions have not gotten better and stepped up to when it matters most.
Yeah, R7 made it farther than I thought. Like they put up a pretty good fight.
They played much better League of Legends.
Yeah. I didn't know who Viking Esports was going into this. I don't think they did terrible against Mad Lions. Watching the matches, like the beginnings felt very solid. It just 1 or 2 hiccups kind of just led to a loss, but it is what it is. It looked very solid. Like imagine like you're putting up a fight against essentially like one of Europe's best teams as a minor region. Like I think I'd take that. I would take that and run.
Huh?
But yeah,
Well,
our 7's run is kind of what I stick with right now, is because like I really did expect them to go 0-4. I expected nothing. Genuinely nothing. R7.
Oh.
I expected them to go 0-4. I'm like, I had my tinfoil hat on the off chance they make it out, and then TL has to fight like R7 somehow. I low key wanted to see Summit get it back in blood against TL, but I did not. They were the one team that I was sitting here like, yeah, no, they're not gonna do much, and they did the most. I think they played they played more games than Cam and didn't make it out, so it's kind of rough out here.
Yeah, I mean, what PSG played like every game possible. No. Not every game possible.
They
but
did no. No.
9 games.
Yeah, they played.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
The
They
two
played.
on Thieves.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, they did.
That was a sweet. Yeah, that one was just
Oh,
sweet. But yeah,
my
they
bad.
three game series against Brazil, and 3-game series against Mad Lions, and those were fun to watch. Very fun to watch.
See me trying to dreaming up. I'm gaslighting myself, bro. I should have been better.
You know, that Galaxy gas got you going acting crazy, Val.
Don't say that.
Put it down, bro.
You're too old to be saying all that.
We know what you want. I'm not, bro, and you're too young to be destroying your brain like this, bro. You can't be doing this.
Eddy, you are 30 in like a month. You are too
That's just
old
not
to
true.
be-
In 20 days, Ahren. Get it right. Fuck.
You are 30 in 20 days, Eddy.
That's
Chill
just
out. You're too old to be talking like this.
It happens. But yeah, pick'ems were pretty solid for play-ins. I'll take the 3 out of 4. I know Rain's taking the 3 out of 4. Y'all only get half. Enjoy half. We ball.
up top, Aaron.
We
No, you don't
No, I'm pissed at you. You gaslit me.
Bro, I literally explained my own reasoning of why I would pick SHG, and you picked Vikings because I said Vikings might be good.
You said they.
Wait, you
said
picked
they were
Vikings,
good.
Ahren?
Yo, he told me they were good. He told me they were good.
But the VOD's up.
Yo. No, I'm not holding on, bro. I'm letting go, Rain. I'm letting go.
They might be good, bro. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. They out here made 2 teams happy. I never seen it. I'm just saying.
They did. They made
Yo,
Europe
those
happy
5
and they
players-
made Brazil happy.
No, those 5 players made 10 players happy. That's all I can say.
That's real. Honestly speaking, they played the least amount of games and didn't make it out. Yo, get your bag and run. Enjoy
SHG
Berlin.
and Vikings played the least amount of games. Yeah, Gam played also the least amount of games.
Enjoy Berlin, baby. Yo, shout out to Captain Levi. Can't wait to see him in the Swiss stage.
You know, I just can't believe we lost to R7. Losing to R7, like.
Yeah, it really sounded. Yeah,
Huh? Yeah.
that really hurt a lot. Yeah,
It
I mean, no,
it fucked up my entire pick'ems. I will not lie.
I fucked up my week. Anyway,
It is what it is, team. It is what it is. Well,
so yeah, CB Law 9 years for pain.
dude, they made it out, dude. They made it out. What was the last Brazil team that actually like make it to the main? Was it 2015?
16. It was 16 INTZ, but back then there wasn't play-ins. They would just see it straight.
And
Groups.
the last time Pain Gaming was like at the main stage of Worlds was 2015. So, shout out to Brazil. We're here. You're representing.
Fighting.
We saw
I
their
forgot
opponents
who
for
already.
Switz. No, we know
Was
who they're
it
fighting, bro.
D2?
Don't pretend. Exactly. Don't pretend. You do know.
Oh, they're fighting the Scrim World Champions. You got a total task ahead of them.
I guess that helps us lead into our next segment team, the Swiss bracket.
Ooh, it's a banger. It's bangers all around. It's just, too good.
It really is. All right. So, do we want to go in order, or do we want to pick from the favorites that we're hyped for?
Bro,
Lame.
the
You
more
guys are
the
lame.
more the guys thought
We'll
about the
go in
Swiss
order
format,
from
the
8
more
a.m.
they hated it.
to
No,
what,
go from
what's
top to
it?
bottom.
Or
Top to bottom for sure.
All right, we can't just jump in the middle. All right, Hanma Life versus PSG. Chat, banger.
LCK champions.
It's a banger though.
Yes.
No, okay. Think of it like this. Yo, think of it like this.
Is that top to
Hanma
bottom?
Life. Yeah. That would be top to bottom.
What do you mean?
Schedule
We
you.
talked about? We're
Yeah, I
starting.
thought we were
From
gonna do the schedule.
Oh, I thought we were
Yeah,
look.
I thought
Just look at the way it was drawn.
oh, I'm looking at the way it was drawn. Wait, what's the schedule? Wait, did they even release the schedule?
Hello.
yeah,
Esports.
do the schedule.
Ooh, where is it?
Okay.
Sports.com.
You said LOL Esports. I see it. It's Hanwa. It says Hanwa. Oh, that says
Yeah,
1
1
p.m. What the
p.m.
fuck?
You can just go. You can go to Liquipedia. She knows me there. Anyway, BLG MDK. Why you look that up?
BOG MDK.
I'm going to go with the LPL champions.
I'm gonna go with the LPL first seed and BOG. Simple.
Yeah.
I
There a
think
world. There is a world.
Nope.
no. So my concern with
Maybe
MDK
it's
is
TL.
that even if they were
G2.
able to build incremental leads with their draft advantage or perhaps pulling out unexpected plays, their ability to close out games and build and make anything meaningful of those leads they've acquired for themselves against an experienced team like BLG is gonna be hard. We've seen too many Western teams get that lead, but they can never quite, make them like especially in best of fives. First game, make it competitive, looks good. Game 2, bit of a rundown. But the important thing is, can they close out a game? I am not gonna believe in them until they show me they can. Whether it be Mad Lions, FlyQuest, G2, Fnatic, it doesn't matter. I need to see it be shown.
I'm fairly certain it's gonna be BLG Stomp, but there's obviously chances, but I'm not really gonna think of that now.
You
To be honest.
don't think Mad Lions can just like come up with some crazy shit?
They probably are, and I expect
this,
it
this,
to.
this is the time to do it, because I think in some interviews that Mad Lions have had, they have a deep bag. Like allegedly, they have a deep bag of champions that they could just have like Merwin like use Frescowy to just rock out with. So they're planning something, because obviously
he's gonna pick a Lulu top, and then that's gonna be the crazy.
Because I don't think Mad Lions wins this game if they do something conventional. They have to come up with something like a curveball.
Gotta look at the bot lane. Super, the best ADC in the world, which is Elk, right, Rain?
Like Elk's got a bit of a task ahead of him. He has a lot to prove, considering he's facing against a man who recently has taken away from the title. Better than Def. He's taken away, Def, a world champion.
Yeah. Anyway, for reals though, no, bro. Like, what does Frescowy do versus Knight? I'm gonna be honest, chat. It's like
put his hands together if he dies.
Cry.
You're gonna play like a facilitator, and he's gonna get pushed, and Knight's gonna have like
Cobra.
Flame Horizon him. That's my expectation of this match. I'm not gonna lie.
What are the comms like? Because I know Frescowy's the non-Spanish one there. Does he just speak Polish?
No, let's speak English.
They speak full-on English? All right, never mind then. Oh,
that's
actually, no, you're right. You're right, because that clip of Elioya not bringing his jungle item.
Yes, every LEC team speaks English, I fear.
That's crazy. So there's no call-outs in like their languages at all? Nothing? Like just... Kurva!
Probably like phrases they use.
Like something, I don't know, bro.
But typically, they would communicate in English phrases.
Yeah. BLG Stomp. All right, next one.
That's serious.
The
finals.
Yeah. This is the most anticipated one.
This is T1. I'm just thinking T1.
Yeah. Good luck to any team who has to face the loser of this in the next round.
It's gonna be like TL or something, and then
if they versus T1 and beat them, I'll take it.
Are you telling me top esports is guaranteed to go 1-1?
No, I'm gonna go with top. I'm going top.
Really?
The top's winning?
Yep.
What's your reason?
Yeah,
I hate T1.
That. All right, yo.
I mean, it's the antithesis of what
Rain,
the T1
to non-emotional reasoning, because me and Ahren are good at that, yo.
I mean, here's the thing. I think top will win. It's just I also can't bring myself to ever pick T1 because I hate them.
Yeah, okay. In the non-emotional sense, Rain, what are you thinking about this matchup?
All right, so on an individual level, if we go comparison, right? 369 Zeus, they both have the strengths and weaknesses. What we saw from 369 was he could not play champions like Rumble. Now Rumble is nerfed, but we still see high emphasis and priority on Rumble, where it be in the fruit presence, where it be a pick or ban, right? So Rumble's still on the cards, and 369 I haven't seen a stellar performance out of him on Rumble yet. So that's one. Two, Ziggs is a meta-defining champion in the bot lane. And Guma Yusi and Jackie Love are both amazing at it. So what that means is if Ziggs is allowed up in that series, I'm who's red side? Who's blue side? TS T1? Is TS blue side? If TS is blue side, then the Ziggs pick will most likely go to T1. Now, what I'm hearing here is T1 Faker might have to play actual mid laners, but Faker in the AD mid lane in the mid lane meta nowadays, unless his Yon does not look nearly as good as Zeka or Chovy. If T1 was playing comfort of his traditional mages like Azir or Yan and Syndra, his comforts comfort of those mages. That means T1 more often than not will have to give the Ziggs up, because if they play Ziggs mid and bot, you find yourself in a very draft deficit where you have to make up for like Vayne top. That might be unorthodox for Zeus. It's good for Zeus, but it might be unorthodox for the team. Now, so that's why between TS and T1, with the current meta, shift and player form, and even last year, T1 actually started quite slow last year, nearly losing the TL, and obviously getting foiled by their kryptonite in Genji, right?
Yeah.
They eventually got better, and I think that is the story of T1 through international performance in the last couple years. Even this MSI, G2 took them to 5 games, right? TL actually looked quite competitive against them, but then obviously once they beat TL and they went against G2, they for third. It went against G2, they straight up 3-0 them.
Yeah.
And yeah. It didn't look nearly as competitive, but when they actually got the rematch against BOG, but then as EWC, they just got even better and better as they played, and I think that will be the story of this year's World. So obviously, but there's a lot of doubts about TS performance and what they're gonna look like. I think those are just based off the history that have very low grounds in the modern day. Seeing as it's 2 years ago, different lineup, different players. So
yeah, Top Esports has switched up their lineup since then. T1's still holding strong.
In my prediction is probably also maybe a top win, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like Cream might look slow in his gameplay. I feel. I don't trust his mages too much still. His RE performance.
Cream's mages and Tion. It's hard to say, but Tion's form has not been that bad. It's definitely not the best it's ever been.
Yeah, but like, historically, T1's first match at Worlds is their sloppiest.
Yeah, Zeus is gonna get his inting in. I have a lot of faith in 369. I think their bot lane's really strong. Tian may once again be a sleeper agent. You never know, but as Rain said, he did look good in season and in playoffs. Compared to in season and in playoffs, he didn't look nearly as strong. So maybe he'll get it together a little bit. Cream's obviously the biggest worry, but
Faker's had a rough year.
Exactly.
Are you telling me that Arabian money wasn't enough for Faker? Are you ignoring EWC? He's had a good year as far as I'm seeing. T1 is getting like a lot of love from Riot Games with these patches. So.
I'm gonna
strange, man. They just suddenly like get all these nice patches that help them out right before the international.
I'm just gonna go on a hunch and predict that if T1 wants to play to their strength and putting Faker on mages, they're going to give the Ziggs. Meaning TS more than likely not, if T1 doesn't ban these out, TS will often more likely not get Jaculo's Ziggs, signature Ziggs, and allow Cream to play Yone for this first game. Unless T1 bans those out, T1 does not have a very good history of banning out people's strong champions. They just ban out what they don't want to play against. They seem to ego draft quite often, so I'm going to go with Top Esports win for this one.
Just so I know you're a big fan of like wanting to say, oh, who wins after draft is over. So you believe that draft might change this? Like could it change?
100%.
Okay.
Oh, 100%. When it's a close-up matchup like this, is is in the details. So stuff like minor picks and plays.
Mm-hmm.
It was a best of 5. I think I give it a T1, but a best of 1. I think I favor TS.
Okay.
Mhm.
I guess I only
And
want to see
another-
T1 make it out. Okay.
So
Is what it is. All right, then. Next matchup is going to be Rain's favorite, Genji versus Weibo Gaming.
I'm taking Genji.
Unfortunately, my pick-ems say Genji.
yeah, we're all taking Genji.
So, Genji. I have Genji going
Alright.
undefeated. I'm not even going to look at the data, bro. I picked that shit and closed my eyes.
I like Tarzan. Zhahu is a player on Weibo Gaming.
Hey, leave Yahoo
Breathe
alone, bro. I do
Is
as
a
old as
top
me.
laner from the LPL, and Crisp is a world champion. With that being said,
champion who can't even play well.
the problem with Weibo right now is with the meta shift, and actually junglers have lost a lot of priority of strength. Like we now what we saw in summer playoffs for every region, junglers they had old control because they could play. You could put them on tanks, or you could put them on AP carries. And there's obviously the occasional like 80 junglers like pull out the Lee Sin or something, but with this world's meta, as we have seen, AP junglers is still played, but the CC meta from support and mid has made it quite hard. So what I'm saying is that carry junglers, champions, Weibo to make it here, Tarzan had to shine, and I think he's gonna find it quite hard to shine, and he's gonna have to play through his laners a lot more frequently. And when I look at Weibo's laners, I look at Breathe and I look at Zhahu. Now, and then I look at the other side, I see Chovy. Now, not that's that guy too. I forgot.
Okay.
Mister, I placed it all. Mister, I've seen every placement, whatever. But
Val's favorite Lahens.
Lahens and Pace, great. I think are vastly superior to Light and Crisp. When it comes to laning, like Pace laning is weak comparatively to other Asian AD bot lanes, but Lahens map impact is simply more refreshing and that of Crisp.
Yeah.
So I find Lahens comparable to somebody like Mako to lead the team and impact the map. No, so I think Weibo, if they want to win this, they really need to find a way to enable Tarzan, and shut down Chovy.
Enable Tarzan, like
I agree with that.
I wouldn't, unlike what kind of picks? Because I know Jarvan's
like
on the table.
Lilia is a bad pick. Do not pick Lilia. Don't pick Lilia. Lilia, we have seen, Lilia is too easy to punish. Alistar says
like in summer, Tarzan is probably the best brand jungle.
Yes, he's literally the best brand in the world in jungle. And that is my biggest fear for Weibo. The most common first 3 bans have been most common bans. So okay, first off, Aurora is the most banned right now, right? I believe.
Yeah, she is.
The Skarner is actually.
Okay.
That's because playing. Yeah, actually, wait. Is Skarner actually? I thought Aurora was.
He's been banned like 17 times, I think they said.
Jesus.
Skarner, yeah. So that's my biggest. Yeah. So here's what I was gonna say: Skarner, Aurora, and is it Rumble? Those 3 the most banned.
I think Rumble is one of the most picked.
No, Xante's the most picked. Rumble is, I'd imagine. I don't know. Let me go to.
Let me see this champion statistics, baby. Yep, Skarner most picked, most banned. Skarner,
send
Yone,
over. Let me
Vi.
see. Most banned.
Yeah, Skarner, Yone, and Vi right now. Aurora actually is the 4th most banned. Okay. Here, I will send you this through. Shoutouts to Liquipedia and Fandom, whatever. Bangers. But yeah, just as far as I'm seeing right here.
Wow. Skarner's the highest presence.
Yes, sir.
Ash too.
I have the biggest feeling that this shit is going to change as soon as Swiss starts, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Picking bands. All right. Aura's the fourth title with Ash. Okay. Yeah, I think to me, look at that. I mean, this tells me all I need to know. Skarner gone. So yeah, Skarner's gone, and Zig is gone. It's gonna be so hard for Wei to win. Why? Simply because if Canyon is not on a tank jungler, he gets to play carry. Like one of the biggest criticisms of Genji in the summer finals was when I saw Canyon play Skarner. Not gonna lie, a man of his talent seems a bit wasted. Call me crazy.
Skarner thus far in the tournament, all he's really done is kind of walk into team fights and just like stand there and get beat on. But
I do think
maybe
Skarner
that's
is a
just
strong pick. I do think it can be a strong pick. You just gotta know.
I've been seeing Tarzan run it down in Champs Queue on that champ. It's looking good.
Mm-hmm. So,
No.
So my biggest concern is, with Skarner being such a high presence character, can Tarzan play it? Does Genji want to ban it? Do they? Is Yone gonna be left up? I mean, between Xiaohu and Chovy, it's pretty. I think it's pretty clear.
If you're a betting man,
who's the better Chovy?
Right,
who's the better? Sorry.
Yo, if you're betting, who's the better Chovy? Yo, if you're betting your house on it, we see it. We already know you love Chovy.
Isn't Xiaohu's Yone a meme? Is that like a thing people joke about?
It's something. Hey, Xiaohu on characters. That is not like Oriana and Syndra and. Well.
Anyway, yeah, Ahren,
said, bro,
you're there.
That dude Xiaohu.
I'm here. I've been listening.
That dude Xiaohu is literally me, dog.
What are you picking, Ahren?
I'm thinking Genji.
All right, everyone's on Genji.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, team. On to the next one. Fnatic versus Damwon. The human. This is the Mercedes-Benz matchup. Humanoid versus Showmaker. All right.
Get the run back.
This is where everything changes, because right now, I'm gonna cope and say Fnatic wins.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Where's the part
I don't like picking all the Eastern teams, but I am gonna say Damwon for this.
I will also say Damwon, but it's gonna be a very fun one.
Noah still has his what is it? The sporting coach. He still has social media deleted after that. Well, except that one tweet that he did after the finals in Munich. But yeah, I believe Fnatic has their shit together. And low key, yo, if they can at least take down Damwon, yo, they can show that EU still got it. Yo, Fnatic,
Oscar,
finger in the air, I believe.
Oscar versus Kingen. Razorg versus...
Now, I'm not saying when you look at all 10 players that I'm betting my house on Fnatic. God, no. God, no. But
Noah aiming is like...
Aiming is one of the best takers in the world, despite the fact that he does do egregious things. However...
We'll separate the man from the player. We're just talking about the player.
Huh? I was talking about his egregious plays in game.
Oh,
his Kaisa is definitely one of Syndra picks, but it's also definitely one of his volatile picks for DK. Seeing as him giving resources, he does feel the need to do too much sometimes.
He's very aggressive on Ziggs too.
Yeah, he is very aggressive on Ziggs. It's very true. Between the two, my problem with Fnatic is they just lack discipline in their gameplay, and so does Damwon. So meaning if both teams lack discipline, it comes down to a raw mechanical prowess, and recently with the resurfacing of the humanoid versus Showmaker 2021 Worlds matchup, right? That was prime Showmaker. I don't consider Showmaker to be anywhere near that level. back then as he is now. Maybe he is with Syndra being brought back and LeBlanc being good again, Orion too. Like perhaps there's a Showmaker is this is Showmaker's return to form that we haven't seen since 2021. But like I said, I don't think as far as I'm concerned, I don't consider them the same player now. So this is actually a very banging match. I agree with what everyone is excited for. But I do like to see some Western teams winning, so I would want Fnatic to win.
Don't say but. Don't say however. Just let the sentence in there.
Don't
do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, dude. Nah, go ahead, dude. You have to. I know you. I know you. I know you. Go for it.
However,
fuck.
with Ziggs Yone being meta, I am always taking Korean Yones, and I'm always and I think aiming is also extremely efficient on Ziggs. Korean teams are efficient on Ziggs, so it scares me for Fnatic if one of those two champs are left up. Both of them gone for a bid, but
I believe
I'm looking to Rezork. I'm looking to
all of EU West's solo queue is currently putting in the power for a spirit.
I'm looking towards Jun. Jun's best pick is Renata. I think Fnatic can win this. I'm gonna go with Fnatic simply because it'll make it funny when they choke.
Oh my god, dude. I'm just praying that Showmaker still has a terrible time on EU West. He said that he wasn't going to be playing Eddy solo queue at all, though, but he does enjoy Champions queue.
Yes, most of the pros will not be playing solo queue. It's a whole different game out there.
Yeah, it's new patch. It's yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
On to the next matchup. I know Brandon's been salivating for this one. T1 versus LNG.
TL.
TL.
I'm gonna say TL. Dude.
TL baby.
Like how Pedro feels about M1 Fnatic is kind of how I feel about this, but I'm way more of a TL fan than an LNG fan.
It's one game. That's all it is. One game, baby.
I am. I just like Scout and Gala a lot. I just like watching them.
Yo, honestly speaking, low key, I'm happy that LNG, this is the roster they have. I'm still grateful that Ruler blessed. He came through. He blessed up and made sure Yagao stayed his ass at home. God is good, man. But yeah, my heart tells me that TL wins this, but everything in me looking at the data, LNG might take it. But fuck it, TL, miles over kilos.
Call me crazy.
You're crazy.
But I don't know where people are getting this copium from. This hopium.
And
where TL and LNG are remotely close in scale.
I don't think they are. Don't get this shit twisted, Ray. Don't. I said I looked at the data. LNG wins this shit free. But I am an American first before I'm a realist. TL's winning this.
USA, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
And if they don't, they're still making it to quarters.
I think TL can take games off LNG. Now, this is a best of one, right? So you gotta do one. Games. Can this be one of those games?
This is one of those games.
Mathematically speaking, it can be.
Where there is delusion, there is hope.
You go over the meta. It looks pretty good for TL. Yeah. It's whatever for LNG.
Like I said, looking at 10 of these players, Impact is going to do his best. He's going to do his best against Zika, bro. Yo, Umti's gonna get fucked over by what's his face? Wei. Yeah, Wei. Oh my god, dude.
No. They did the same thing.
I can't look at the rosters, dude. No. I need it. Where's my copium? Let me huff it. Bro, Gala and Hong. Yo, versus Core JJ.
Hong is like, you know what? I think that's a big weak spot for them. I'll say.
You know what, guys? I'm rethinking this. There's no copium. On an individual level, LNG is higher. However, I do think with the meta shifting and understand with the weak spots of LNG, how they tend to have these ugly games. For some ugly fucking games. For some reason, they could look like they're competing with the best of the best, and the very next game, they just they like disconnect from their heads, hands, mouse, keyboard, everything
they look
disconnect.
super sloppy versus Weibo game 5.
Americans love that shit, bro.
They 3-0'd them right after. Oh yeah, we love sloppy fucking games. Just like our burgers. All right.
No order at
Okay.
all.
I'm gonna go TL with this one.
That's what I'm saying. Yup.
All
See,
right.
yup.
Wow,
All
we
4 of us
unanimously
proud
agree.
Americans. Yo,
And they're not gonna win now. Fuck.
you.
Aaron,
Never
can you
mind.
like switch sides for like
Yeah,
this one?
Aaron,
just so
yeah,
I can,
Aaron,
like,
Aaron,
No,
Chip
wait.
and
Hey, I was the second person to pick this. Hey,
I was
Brandon,
the
you gotta
first one,
switch
but-
up. Brandon, you gotta switch up.
Brandon
No,
can't switch up. He's a
I
TL
can't.
fan.
I legally cannot. I have like I'm bounded in chains right now.
Huh.
Yo,
I mean, all the way to put that,
Team Liquid Honda promised him a Civic. All right, next game, Hanwha Life versus PSG. I still think this is gonna be a banger. This is very one-sided, but I still think it's gonna be a banger.
I don't
Adored.
see where people are seeing this banger from.
You aren't emotional. That's why.
Yo,
don't see a banger.
imagine you see, okay, change PSG to Mad Lions. Is Hanwha Live Mad Lions a banger? Is Hanwha Live Mad Lions a banger?
I can't say yes to the stream.
Either one of them are bangers.
Yo,
Is Hanwha Life versus Mad Lions a banger? If it's not, and PSG is the team that lost to Mad Lions, I'm just saying, it's another level of delusion to think that this is a banger.
PSG doesn't have is it?
Also,
doesn't have
Also,
Jinjia,
yeah,
they
PSG.
don't have
No,
Novo,
but PSG took BOG to 5 games. Yes, they took them to 5 games. But the games where PSG lost against BOG, it was almost one-sided stomp. So unless this is a best of 5 or best of 3 at the very least, PSG, if they lose the game, it's not going to be a very close loss, I fear.
Yeah.
It won't be. But if they do win,
They're hypothetically saying that if it's a game that PSG could win, it'd be a banger.
yes.
Yes, I think every single team can lose to any team. I think Fly can beat Hanwha Life in one game. Like, yeah, if it's a best of 1, I think Fly can beat Hanwha Life. Fly TL can beat BOG. I think any team can lose to any team in the Swiss stage. However, there are the circumstances, the evidence, the odds is not even, and the odds would point to a Hanwha Life stomp 9 out of 10 times.
Yes. But
Yes.
I asked Dr. Strange, how many futures? How many futures are there where we win? 1.
Yeah, Hanwha's winning this one.
All right, Han was winning this one. Han was 100%.
Hanwha's winning this one. I don't like. What is
no,
Gia's been looking sloppy, and Pina is like.
Peanut is the Korean. It's the Korean jungle goat. I don't care about Bangy, dude. Peanut is literally the goat.
I agree.
What,
Bengi-
7?
Bengi's
7?
still him.
I mean,
But
how many SCK titles?
Peanut is still playing. He's out there. He's in the field.
Shout out to Doran having 4 LCK titles, by the way. More than Zeus.
Doran's a 4-time
Combined.
LCK champion, by the way.
No,
More
don't,
than
don't ask
Zeus
how he
and
earned them.
Team
Don't
combined, bro.
ask how he earned them. Do not ask.
Bro. Wait, no, he has more than all the LCK top laners combined.
What else? Yeah. It is what it is, right?
Let's go,
Doesn't
Doran.
matter. Yo, it doesn't matter. Yo, what was that? I mean, I think you posted. One of y'all posted it before. What is it? It was Zeka. It was like the trophy.
Yeah,
versus
start.
Zeka thing. Yo.
Fucking
World
yes,
champion.
World achievement. World champion 2022, and trophy is like
Trophy
runner up,
all
world
pro.
champion. No, sorry, LCK champion, LCK champion, MSI champion,
All pro.
runner up. Yo, semifinals, quarterfinals.
World champion.
Yeah, is Zeka when it matters?
World champion.
He doesn't choke, I guess. He's that guy. He won when it matters most.
All right. Yep. Okay. Next game because we all know Hanwha's beating.
All right.
All right. Team FlyQuest versus GAM. I would say Gigabyte Marines, but I don't think they're called that anymore.
They're just called GAM.
This is gonna be a FlyQuest stomp.
Is that what you think, though?
No,
think it
I
would be.
know.
It's probably
Uh,
gonna happen. But
Gam's macro is not
As
particularly
as
good.
a Gam believer, I don't think they're winning this.
they did play a
Yeah.
lot more slow in play-ins. I will say they did play a lot more controlled.
Yeah, because they
than
locked in
I-
Shyvana for one of those games.
Yeah, they liked
a
it.
level 6 jungler. You have no choice but to play slow for the early part of the game.
There's too much on Gam that makes me nervous for them. As somebody that wants to see the underdogs always overcome the hurdles, and whether it be us or another team against us, right? For me, Easy Love seems quite out of place in the skill level. He was not close to best ADC in play-ins, out of play-ins. B was on Viking. Who support for Gam? I'm blanking on his name.
Was it Elio?
Ilio.
Yeah.
Ilio, he has his moments. Obviously, when you think of Gam, you're looking at
Why you say his moment like singular?
you look at Gam. The players to look at obviously is Levi and KT, right?
Is it Kiaya?
Kiaya.
Kiaya in the top lane. Kiaya is Kiaya. He's like the Vietnamese Doran. Okay. Looks good one
He's
game,
kinda
looks
good.
absolutely horrible the next. But and he's carried by his jungle and mid. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Not a story that Doran's unfamiliar with. Yeah.
Do you know that FlyQuest is the youngest team at Worlds, by the way?
Yeah, I saw
TL's the
age.
oldest.
Yep. Right, we're both end of the spectrum, aren't we?
And a sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah. So why I say that is because FlyQuest's most stable parts of the map is their bot lane, then their mid lane.
It's a lot more disciplined.
Yes, it's their bot lane. Their bot lane and their mid lane is the most stable. As long as FlyQuest avoids running it down top, I don't see a world where a game.
Unless
Or
Bippo
game
holds
can win.
forward. Unless we get a game where Bippo holds forward.
Bro,
I think Whippo could go 1-7 and they'd still
the
probably win.
dynamic duo could really try to fuck us over, though. But, just play for bot side. Ignore Bwippo inspired.
Mhm.
Y'all are not allowed to do things together.
Yeah, well, so FlyQuest win, we all unanimous?
Yeah.
Yeah, fly.
All right.
All right,
Last
Eddy,
game
you
of
can
the
take this one
day.
away. This is all you
G2 versus PNG. Two teams I would love to see go 1-0. Unfortunately, only one of them is. I cheered on PNG throughout the entirety of play-in. Unfortunately, it stops here. G2's winning this. I think I'd be shocked if G2 lost this. I think I'm falling to the floor, bro, because I still have G2 winning Worlds. I'd actually fall to the floor.
Okay.
That is in his pick'ems. He did do that, huh?
I had to.
Huh. Certainly interesting.
I refuse to pick an Eastern team. Let me rephrase. I refuse to pick a Korean or Chinese team. Even though statistically speaking, they've won the most Worlds. Because Cloud9 isn't an option. Don't say it, Bob. We've got this whole episode without mentioning them. Fuck. But yeah, G2's winning this. PNG, y'all got it in round 2. I believe in y'all.
I think G2 should be the heavy favorites. I know their track record against the CBLOL representatives have never been good. So it might be an upset. Content game, who knows?
Are you telling me G2
but-
technically wins whether they win or lose?
They might view it that way. The guy in the back rooms might.
What's his name? Carlos? No, not Carlos. Not him. Who's the other guy? Romain.
Romain.
That dude invests so much in body paint just for G2's victories, bro. I have nowhere, bro. I could never. But European sports is something else, so I feel him. But yeah, G2, I don't think it's going to be close. Or maybe it might. Maybe Payne comes up with some crazy shit. Like, I don't know. I don't see them winning, but they'd have to come up with some crazy shit. I like to believe that underdog teams, when they try to fight conventional against a team that is better than them, it doesn't really work out. So the best you can do going in as a contender and not so much like a champion is that you have to hit them with something they won't see coming. And I think I fuck with that with a lot of the underdog teams. Like even all the teams that like I'm quote unquote coping on, where I'm just like, yeah, this team's gonna win, but what if this team does this? Like, I don't know. G2's.
You should be excited.
I think this game will be this. Okay, I've been calling all games a banger. This one will be a banger. G2 versus Pain Gaming. This is gonna be a banger.
think
guaranteed.
You should get excited for all the underdogs. Because if you don't, it's gonna be very boring worlds.
Oh, 100%. That's why I told people for their pick-ems. I didn't tell anyone. Yo, I don't pick all Asian teams. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's more likely that.
Yeah, what were everyone's 8 teams to make it out?
Maybe there's 3 Western teams in mind. Who knows? Maybe it's TL Fly and G2.
All right. I had Hanwha, Genji, BLG, Top, LNG, T1, TL, and G2. So 3 LCK, 3 LPL, and then the TL and G2.
I mean, we're doing this. I mean,
I feel like it's a
okay.
What do you think, man?
I'm not comfortable with making my top 8. My top 8 does not include an NA team. I fear at this moment.
My top
Let's include
8,
D2.
My top 8 would have. Yeah, my top 8 is pretty much all the Asian teams except Top Esports, and then add G2 in there.
We do this podcast once a week.
That's kind of how I see this. Yeah, we're doing it once a week. I think Swiss, will it be over by the time?
Huh? No.
No way.
The first 2 rounds is 1 week. So by the time we record this again, we will have played. Yes. What? Yeah. Teams will have been 2-0, 0-2, and be 1-1 by now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing it now on my calendar. Yep. Ooh, yeah. No, this is still pretty much. That's pretty much my top 8.
And yeah,
G2, I believe.
I do believe confidently that BLG will make it a 3-0.
Ooh,
I think
wait, this is actually the fun part. What team are you thinking? Wait, you don't think Genji is going to make it out undefeated?
2 teams can technically go undefeated, but sure.
I pick Genji.
I pick Genji.
I'll go BLG.
Why BLG over Genji?
Because I think that HLE is more likely to draw. Genji is more likely to draw HLE, and to draw. Sorry, yeah, Genji is more likely to draw HLE and then to draw BLG.
I sometimes forget that, they have to technically draw the teams in. Like for Swiss, which is that's rough. Ooh.
Because if we do face a world where what is it? So 8 teams of So 8 teams will go to 1-1, 1-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after that, only 4 teams can go to 2-0. Sorry, 4 teams will go to 2-0. Wait, hold on. Am I looking this right? So then tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow will be teams going 1-0 and 1-1, right?
Correct.
No, 1-1 or 0-1.
Yeah.
And then the day following that, teams will go to 2-0.
Yeah.
Or 0-2 or 1-1.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. So the way I see it is that that if T1 beats TES, the top 4 that's 2-0 is most likely going to be Genji, BLG, HLE, T1. And I'm taking BLG over all of these guys in the current form.
Okay.
Is Who'd you put for winning Worlds, Rain? Since you weren't here last time.
I have Genji winning Worlds.
Yeah.
I do think this is the year Chovy solidifies himself as the legend. I think the fact that he's lost summer finals, I think that actually helps to take off a lot of pressure from him.
Mm-hmm.
I
No
think that
Golden Road.
Yeah, the Golden
the
Road's brutal.
curse. The Golden Road. I think it's like it's unnecessary baggage and weight. I hope Genji delivers. I hope at least they make it to the finals. I want Chovy to deliver the promise and the expectation that so many people have had for him for so many years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope so too. But
In smaller news,
PL's winning, so that's like whatever, I guess.
in much smaller news, for pick-ems, I don't know what Drakes everyone decided to pick, but everyone that didn't pick Ocean right now is eating.
Was Ocean the lowest? Or
Yeah, in only 9 Ocean Drakes.
dude, it's so funny because there's that one guy who like on Twitter who keeps betting on like this blank team has slain an Ocean Drake.
Yeah, no, because Cloud, Chemtech have 19, Hextech is
Gambling
18,
that is insane, by the
and
way. Why would
Infernal's
you
21.
gamble that?
Bro, sports gambling is like, don't worry about it, Val. Don't worry about it. This shit's awful.
It's insane. Whatever.
But where there's money to be made, I mean, I think I believe I had was the what was it which ones I have?
I'm looking at, I had Cloud Drake. Obviously, the longest game. I think that'll probably be the longest game of all of Worlds. By the way, I genuinely think that'll be it. The way they reached that timer, so funny because all they did was constantly fight, and I don't think any of the Asian teams are
It
doing
was
that.
so messy.
Dude,
yeah.
None of the Asian teams are doing that. They're either closing that shit out quick and clean, and then that's it. Like they're not gonna
Even
scrap
inch
that
they
much.
take a mile
Yeah, no.
type of stuff.
It's not going to be
I
a
agree.
So God is good. I think that's locked in. No pentakills, by the way. No pentakills yet. No Baron steals either. But as long as T1 stays in this event, I believe in my parlay.
Gumayushi. All right, well, team.
I think we have covered a good amount of everything.
Don't forget to join us on next episode when NA goes 2-0 each, respectively,
Yep.
and face promos against the favorites in
Bro,
G2 Esports.
I am drinking if that happens. I'm getting lit. I'm getting turned if that
And
happens.
Madeline Koi. Because fuck Fnatic.
They go next lifetime humanoid. Not in Caps' world.
Any final words or thoughts?
I hope that whoever has to play the loser of T1 TS know that that is not their fault.
But like any specific thing you'd like to say to someone,
thank you.
maybe?
Someone.
Maybe a greeting to a special person.
Yeah.
Just say it, Aaron. I'm not doing it.
Rain,
Rain's got it. We believe in him.
you got this.
We do it at the end of every episode. We believe in you, Rain.
You know.
You know.
Yo, thank you Marlboro Cigarettes for
Jacob.
sponsoring